Hey, what's up guys? It's the Brick Building Kids. I'm joined by Bobby. We have got a fix-it video for you guys today. Now, fix it? What do you mean fix it? So, this is a Joy-Con controller for the Switch. And as you can see here inside, it is not working. It's actually broken inside. So, what we did is we actually have a ton of Joy-Cons. So I'm hoping this works well and I can share the video with you guys. But we have a lot of Joy-Cons with the joysticks that have broken. So what we've done is we went on Amazon and we got this pack of joysticks. You can see in here, I'll open up here in a minute, but we got this pack of joysticks here, and we're going to take the Joy-Con apart and replace the Joy-Con to show you how we do it. So, ready to get started, Bobby?
I guess.
Alright, well here we go. Alright friends, now let's get started. So, inside here, you see this, like I said, this pack we got on Amazon. This has some of the actual joystick itself, and it seems like it should be pretty easy, just pulling out a ribbon and sticking this inside. So we're going to start to take apart our Joy-Con. Okay, so we'll set this aside. Alright, so first, when you guys start to take apart your Joy-Con, if you're experiencing the same issues we have, there are four. We go 1, 2, 3, and 4 screws to remove. Now, what you guys will need is a specialty screwdriver. This has instead of a Phillips with 4, a flathead with 2. This has a triangular bit on the end, so it's only got 3. So we're going to take this apart here now, Bobby. Okay. Alright. So keep track of your parts. We've got 4 screws and 1 Joy-Con. Alright, my man. Now, when you guys are taking this off, I've never taken one apart yet, but if you've ever seen any of our videos, you know we like to get right into it. So, I'll zoom this out here so you guys can take a look with us now. Now, Bobby, there does not appear to be any other screws holding this in place. So we should just be able to pull this off. Yep. Okay. Now, you do want to do this with some care, because there could be connections with ribbons, like we see right here. Okay, so this is where we need to start to be careful, because if these ribbons inside here, so if we break them, then we've just created more parts that we need to replace. So Bobby, from here, buddy, what do you think we do? Okay, so we need to get underneath to the joystick. So, alright, so this battery here, okay, we're gonna get the battery out, and that should allow us to get some more. Actually, so the battery is connected by there is a screw right here holding the battery in place. So we're going to get a smaller Phillips. Okay, and guys, when it comes to taking this apart, there are little kits you can buy. They are super critical when doing repairs like this to make sure that you have the right tools. Because obviously if you have all the right parts but not the right tools, you are missing half of the pieces you need. So, all right. So here I have the screw out. Okay, there's the screw out. And the battery still does not want to come out. So let's give the battery a little lift, Bobby. So here. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else holding this part on. Okay, so if we... Alright guys, sorry, the camera cut out. Yeah, I think based on what I'm seeing here is if we need to pull this battery, there we go. We need to pull the battery out because I believe there's going to be screws underneath here that we need to pull off. Let's keep going. I believe there's screws under here that we need to pull off in order to actually take apart. Let's see, I think it's okay, there we go. Just held together by a little adhesive, but yep, there we go. So, set Bobby, so there's four more small Phillips head screws in here. So, like I mentioned before, just be very careful with these ribbons because that will, I mean, if you break one of those ribbons, we're going to be replacing more parts than what we bargained for. So. Alright. So what do you think so far, Bobby? Pretty easy?
I do on my inside face.
You what?
What's the inside?
What's inside it?
Oh, yeah.
I'll show you here in a minute, buddy. Alright, so let's keep a count on our screws. So, okay, I got 1, 2. Alright. Now, check this out, guys. So there is a ribbon here that we have to be very gentle with, okay? There is also a ribbon right here that's connected to this piece. So we're going to turn this around because I need to get out some of these pieces. So this here seems to be stuck on something. Alright, we're just gonna again rotate this again. When you are doing this at home, it might not be a bad idea to put this on some sort of rotating mechanism. Now, here's what we're gonna do, guys. I am gonna take this ribbon down here that's held on to this. I'm going to actually remove it so it's not in our way, and I don't think I removed this, so yeah. So this little screw is still in there just a little bit. Okay. Alright, so that was 5 total screws to get us out of there. Now, this ribbon we're going to pull. Pull it out of place. Okay. I got one little screw stuck on the board. So you guys can see here, there's the screw that's stuck right here. I'm just trying to get out. Okay, it is out. Okay, and again, we are just a little stuck right, or we're stuck right here, and that's what I just want to be very, okay, perfect. So I've gently removed this, okay, we're going to flip this over. Wow, okay.
It's
really expensive. No, we're fine.
This is cost too much money.
Yeah, well, we're fixing it now. I mean, these are very expensive parts, so we should be trying to to fix these parts when they go bad. So this is where we start to get even more complicated. So as you can see here, this is just going to go on right in there. Now, it is held on by what looks to be just 2 total screws. We've got 1 screw here and 1 screw here. So the screw here is again another Phillips.
Is he helping you or is he trolling me on dinner?
He's doing both. Pardon the interruption. So if we take, we've got 2 screws. So if we remove this one should be pretty easy. Pretty easy to remove. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside so I know where that one's at. Now this one worries me a little bit. You think so? That worry you? Does that worry you, Bobby? Okay, so guys, you can, we've got a spring too. So there's a spring came loose off of this that we're gonna have to fix before we put all this back together. And I dropped it. Okay, so one thing at a time. Now there's a little nub right here that we're just gonna remove. We're gonna flip it up, and depending on how many times you've used these, like mine, the nub on mine is destroyed. See that? It's like destroyed. Like someone chewed on it. I assure you nobody has. So I have a spare actually. So I'm gonna flip this up. Perfect, flipped up. Now we should be able to pull the ribbon safely out of place. Now when you are doing this at home with nobody watching, it's a little bit easier. Alright, so now we have the ribbon out of the way. So let's take this screw off, and you can see this thing already wants to come out. So, alright. Alright guys, now here we go. So, and very important. So, we have removed the ribbon from here, but we failed to remove the ribbon from over here. So, the joystick is still attached. So, flip this up. Okay, and it should come right out. And if you are so able to keep track of all of these things, it would actually be to your best interest to remove any of these things that are impeding, like this. I should be removing this so it's not impacting my ability to pull this one off, but we're going to go for it. No, we're going to go the right way. So if I flip this up, we should be able to pull this piece right out. Alright, so it's no longer in my way. Alright, now this guy here. There seems to be something stuck underneath, so just rotate this just a little bit. Okay, as you guys can see here, there is a like fabric type washer that this is getting stuck on, and it's okay. All right, so we are out. Okay, so this is Bobby's bad joystick. All right, so you see in here it broke, so it was not functioning properly. All right, man. So that's one part. Hold on. All right. So we're halfway there. So this is your new one. Okay. So we have our new joystick. Okay. We're going to pop it right in. And strangely, wow, okay, that was a lot more pressure than I thought it was going to need. Okay, so this one fits, so we're good, we're in. Let's, again, get these ribbons out of the way before we start screwing things in. So this ribbon here, I'll pull this to the side. Now, since we've removed all these screws, everything's flopping around all over the place. So this is, like, you need to be very careful with these parts. All right. Right, Bobby? Yep, okay. Okay, sorry, I wanted to zoom out just a little bit. So, okay. Alright, we have this in. We basically have to retrace all the steps that we just took to take this out to put it back in. So I've set all the screws aside that we used. So we load this up. Alright, now friends, the best way that I can think to do this is on its side. This small screw in the small area is so hard. It is so hard to fit right. So, okay, so we've got that in. Perfect. Alright, so Bobby has left us for a brief moment. So, this piece was that screw was so hard to get in. I don't think anything has been as hard up to that point. So, now we're gonna reconnect all these ribbons. So, this one. Okay, so you just flip that ribbon up, or flip the nub up. Okay, so yeah, you see it there. Okay, so I flipped this part up, so then we could stick the ribbon right back in. And, okay. Alright, I am right-handed, so I'm going to go this way. So, we're going to go right. In. We do need to make sure that that is all the way in. Okay, so I'm going to snap that in and just give it a little tug. It is definitely in. Okay. Alright, now let's take this one. So this is our new ribbon that we put on. We have not connected that yet. So this one, move this around again. Okay, you guys can see that the nub is actually on the other side of this, so you have to insert it from one side and snap it from the other. So it should fit right in. And it may take me a couple chances, a couple tries. Alright, so this one is just as tough. Alright. Alright, when you guys are doing this from home, I would recommend putting the ribbon on for the joystick before you attach it. So at this point, it's just going to be a lot of trial and error trying to get it through. Alright guys, we had a short intermission for dinner, but I was messing with this piece, and it's very hard to get that to go inside the hole. So before you screw this back onto the board, make sure you attach that in there, okay? So we have two things that we've got to do simultaneously. So Bobby and I found this spring. So yeah, we found the spring. Okay, so this spring right here, we found that it actually attaches underneath in here. Zoom in a little bit for you guys. Okay, so in here there is a little nub on the inside that you stick this right in, and it just rests right in there. Okay, so we're going to attach this back to the Joy-Con where it goes, and we're going to start to reattach the rest of these pieces. So this goes right here, and the spring holds it in place here. So we have to make sure that doesn't move for now, Bobby, okay? Now, this next piece, to put everything back on, okay, so we took this piece off. We need to reattach in here. We need to reattach that ribbon, right? Okay, so we've been very, very careful so far. So this is the same way as the other one. Okay, that spring.
This is expensive.
Yeah, that's right, it is expensive.
This costs too much money.
It does. That's why we're fixing it. Okay, so actually we're gonna put this in first. You're going to take this, and as we did on the other side,
It's a device.
it is a device. You are right.
Yeah, it's how device is.
If electronic devices are very complicated. Okay, so we're gonna slide. There we go. Alright, it is in. We're gonna snap it down. It is in place, so great. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we'll put this back on, and this part has been very stubborn. Okay, so we'll get this back in, and just want to set this right inside here. Okay, and we're gonna attach this right here again. Okay, so everything should be lining up. Our buttons should work, which they all do. Alright, so here's that sticky part that we're going to put the battery back on. Alright, so Bobby, let's see the smaller ones here. We're closer. I believe. Closer depending on which way you're looking at it, I guess. Okay, yeah. We'll put these in here. Okay, let's turn this so you can get a better angle. Okay, we're gonna re-put these screws back in. Drop that one in the hole. Alright, and these. You know what, big man? These two. Spring again. Dang it. Okay. So you know what, big man? Taking these off, we had to remove 4 screws, but we only actually had to remove 2 of them. So if you guys can see here, based on the impressions on here and here, these actually attach straight to the board. So they don't actually attach here. So this piece here is going to be one of our smaller screws. So they are diagonal from each other, from one another. So eventually I will get this right. Okay. Okay, so this is here. Okay. Just gonna turn. Alright, we are connected. Now next one, like I said, we can tell that this one is also not attaching to this piece, so we can take our smaller screw and connect it straight. Straight here. I feel like we're missing a screw, Bobby. Okay. Alright, right here now. Now where'd that spring go? Here's the spring. Okay, before I reattach the spring, let's just do a quick check for... Okay, so there's a screw, there's a screw, perfect. Okay. Alright, so like I said, these two, this screw and this screw, go directly on the board. Okay. Alright, so again, we're going to insert this in here. Put this right. Okay, and after we have that in here, we will stick this in the slot that it goes in. Okay, so it's nestled nice and tight in there. All our ribbon pieces are on. With any luck, we will be done in just a few quick attachments. We'll see. We will see, Bobby. Okay. Alright, so this is on. Alright. So now we'll take... So this screw goes in there. Okay, I'm going to push the screw in here. We'll just turn it tightly. And now all my buttons work. I don't have to worry about those buttons not coming loose again. Okay, we're wrapping up now, Bobby. We can try this out here in a second. Okay, let's get this attached as well. Now remember, I can put the battery back in now. There's no need to attach to get into here, but there's still one lonely screw right down here that we've got to fill back in. So, all right. So right here, so I can get us a better angle on this, Bobby. Okay, so you guys see down here? This is probably going to be the most stubborn screw that we have, isn't it? What do you think? Yes? No? Nope, it's not going to be. Perfect, dude. Alright. Now, we can just take and close. Let's zoom this out so you guys can see what we're doing. Okay. Alright, Bobby, now watch, buddy. We're going to take this, and we're just going to close it right up. Okay, we're going to line everything back up together. Okay, it's all on. Now we have to use our other screwdriver, our one with the 3. Okay, I'll attach. Alright, we will get them in shortly.
Yeah, everything is broken.
What's broken? Yeah, that's your old one. Okay, and actually this one, I don't know if we used this one originally, because that one's a little thick. See, is this the right one? No, that is not the right one. Bobby, which one did I use, bro? This one. Okay. Alright, so we'll attach this. You can see it's connected all the way. There's no little cracks. Okay.
So I was just telling you what's inside it.
Yeah, we did see what's inside of it. Okay, now this one is connected all the way. Camera cut out. Okay. Alright, well done. Alright. Last one.
What's it gonna be? Where's Joy-Con?
Yeah. Well, I think your other Joy-Con's fine, buddy. Alright. So I think it's good, man. I think it's good. Okay, so let's do this. So I don't see any problems with Bobby's other Joy-Con. So I think it's just the one. So we're just gonna try it. Alright, so we got 2 Joy. Alright guys, no fancy screen recording here. You're gonna see the whole thing live. So Bobby is going to forget the controller he has been using. Let's see if this works. I think you need to attach it to the console, bud. Or you gotta press the sync button. Okay. Does it work?
Oh, yes.
Go to Smash Brothers. Let's see it, man. Does it seriously work? Hey, Bobby. Hey. High five, man. High five, dude. Alright, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. If you have a broken controller like this, please give it a shot. I've included some links below to where you can get your own joysticks and some of the tools that we used in this video. So, again, appreciate you tuning in. Please like and subscribe for more Brick Building Kids fun, and have a great day. Thanks for your help, Bobby. Thanks, buddy.